Okay, so this one's a little bit of a strange one. I'm just going to move myself over here. So over the past 3 to 5 years, I've spent in the region of 50 to 200 grand in links. So I've built links, I've earned links, I've syndicated press content for links, I've created cornerstone content, everything in between. Um, I've had queries from other people reaching out to me asking, "Hey, do you want to review this list of links I just got? Are they worth anything? These are the links I received for £340." So what I like to do is just give them a little video to go, yeah, actually these links are pretty good for that budget. But also these ones aren't. So you shouldn't be out there paying money and getting ripped off for backlink. It's something I see every day. Honestly, it's bad. Ultimately, we shouldn't really be buying links per se, but everyone has a price. Let's face it. The editorial team at Forbes, Business Insider, all of these MSN.com, all of these big heavy hitting publications, they all have a price. They know the value of syndicating and publishing content, so they're going to slap a bill on. Sorry, I just got cut off there. So yeah, they're going to slap a bill on to every piece of content you want to syndicate, every backlink you want to gain. It's going to have a price, usually proportional to the value it's going to provide. Otherwise, you need to earn your backlinks by really long, drawn out methods that are worth the squeeze most of the time, but they're going to take a lot more thought. Anyway, so yeah, I'm going to jump into the batch analysis of the links that were provided by client A. Prospect A. They're not a client. They're just reaching out, asking questions. Hi Sol, hope you're keeping well. Thanks for sending over that list of 8 links. It gives me an idea as to what people are charging out there and what they're charging for. I would ask you, so are those link insertions or are those guest posts? So are they existing content or new content, basically? Anyway, the way I would approach evaluating link building is I would look at the keywords attributed to the domain in question. So this is not looking at the URL, but the entire domain behind the scenes. So it gives you an idea of how many keywords that this entire domain ranks for. So 29,000, yeah, it's a live, real website. That's the deduction from that. Similarly with traffic, so sorting in descending order, you can see which websites are live and real and authentic. Also, some people take into account domain rating. I mainly think it's just a vanity metric, but it does give some sort of indication as to how high authority the website backlink profile is, if it's got unique links, good links, media links, top tier publication links. And then the other criteria I would look at is backlink, so the total number of links pointing from the target, or is it linked? Yes, it shows the total number of unique domains linked from the target website. So it just give you an indication of how many links are being sent out there. Obviously, if there's a higher number, it's a bit fishy. But the main thing that I look for in link building is relevancy. So whenever I'm going out and building links for my door retailing client, I'm looking at home improvement links. I'm looking at construction and things that would make tradesman links. Basically, things that would make sense to Google bot. So if it picked up a link on a construction related website, it would make sense to get a link from a construction related website to a website that sells doors. So relevancy trumps everything in my experience. So that's why when I'm looking at, so let's look at the first link that has been built, and this is the one with real keywords and traffic attribution and the highest DR amongst the list. The first thing that strikes me as odd is this is a recipe / cooking website with categories like food, drink, health. World food, drink. Yeah, there is a health section, so it kind of fits. The theme is kind of there, but you're pointing towards fitness equipment, and this is blogging about how to veganize your meals and how to make edible diamonds, edible curry recipes. What is Bandcamp? Strange stuff. What is Patreon and how can I become a member? There's some strange ones on there, and it all points towards one thing. It's a link farm with a guest post / write for us page. But it's not the worst link farm I've ever seen. It's fine. It might move the needle slightly, but don't pay too much for it. I think based on 8 links at 340, you're paying 45 a link. So make sure that those links that you're buying are link inserts and not guest post prices. The second one on the list, muscleseek.com. So this is a lot more relevant, isn't it? Muscleseek, just by the domain, you can tell that it's good. But it only ranks for 469 keywords and has a search traffic of 28. But again, it has a right for us and an advertise with us section, so it's generally just a link farm. And this page must have been a link insert from 2020. It almost looks like our forum hasn't been updated since 2015, so watch out for links like this. I would say it's not the worst I've ever seen, but is it going to move the needle? I'm not sure. I'm not really sure. Depends. Healthyhedgehogs.co.uk. So this is another one. It's ranks for the entire domain. I just needed to verify this actually. Ranks for 1 keyword. So this must have got slaughtered in the last algorithm update. It's got search traffic of 0. So this is now officially just a link farm. But a pretty looking link farm. But they talk about cosmetic dental treatment. And they talk about weird things. Well, actually, it's pretty good gym related stuff, but it was last updated in 2021. Dental stuff, how to grow as a social media influencer. Very odd. The next one, Jam Fitness. I mean, that sounds okay, but again, this entire domain ranks for 3 keywords. And no, there's no right for us content at the bottom. That's okay then. That's okay. Sopronda says backlinks, total number of links from other websites pointing to your target, so 23,000. Is that right? That's weird. But anyway, Sopronda ranks for 0 keywords, has 0 search traffic, so it's just a dead domain being used as a link farm. I would watch out for ones like this. The role, it's talking about the role of insurance and financial planning. What doesn't make sense. FrankLamo.com. Jump into your new lifestyle. So that might have been a good blog actually, but it ranks for 0 keywords, 0 search traffic. Content looks okay. It's just got whipped in the last update. So you don't want to get links from places like this if it's getting penalized or decreasing in traffic. You want ones which are going to grow with you, essentially. Nurture your guest posting seeds and get authentic domains to grow with you. Again, Lady Palm Ranch. Is Pilates good for weight loss? Keywords 0, search traffic 0. The content looks absolutely fine. Is all this stuff getting indexed? Not even indexed. Then it's not going to count towards anything. That's another thing which I haven't even covered on. Updatesport.com, home fitness workouts, blog of Borislav, whatever. Ranks for 29 keywords and 2 search traffic. There's Borislav, he's doing a good job. Old website, me and my blog, advertise here. It's a link farm. This is just a link farm, essentially. What stuff are they posting about? DIY treatments at the Eye Institute of Austin. So strange. How to drop weight. Yeah, I mean, the content's okay, to be fair to it, but this has been slapped in the last algorithm update. And that's my really quick, well, not so quick summary about these 8 links. Hopefully this will have been useful to you, and it could shape the way you buy and earn links going forward. So this is the end of the video, and I want to give you some SEO takeaways. There's 4 I want to talk about. The first one being relevance is key. So just plucking out another example, you wouldn't place a backlink for a luxury car dealership in an article about budget-friendly vegan recipes on a health and wellness blog. You wouldn't post a guest post about a laptop review on a dog-related blog, something like that. 2, check your backlinks for traffics and keywords. If there's 0, 0, 0, look even closer and see if it's declined in the last Google update. That means essentially that link farm that you just got a link on is dying, and there's a tiny little threat in there that it's pointing to your website, and it just doesn't bode well. You don't want Google to take into account that sort of backlink when it's assessing your backlink profile. 3, the link that you just paid for, the backlink, is it linked in, is it indexed in Google or not? So site semicolon the URL, put that into Google. If no results come up, that means it's not indexed in Google's own index. 4, push back to your provider who you bought backlinks off. I'm assuming that you are going out there and buying backlinks, or maybe you went out there and earned it. Either way, push back to your provider and go, hey, what's the deal here? We just negotiated X, Y, Z, and you're giving me a hot bag of boop. So yeah, push back and challenge and be critical about the links that you're building up